So the next event was her choice event. She got to choose this, which I would assume you'd choose something you're strong in.
Next we did juggling.
Something you're pretty confident you're going to beat the other person, and she chose juggling a soccer ball.
All the feelings that I have from that day are really depressing.
She went, I think for about maybe 14 seconds. It was only like 6 or 7 bumps or something like that.
11.
She did pretty well in her first one, but then Dan just did extraordinarily well. He got like 20 seconds or something like that.
So I went. I had a good score the first time, 23 I think, and I think I almost doubled up her score.
He had one lucky streak. I don't even remember what it was, probably like 40 or something. And I'm also thinking, man, he looks really goofy.
Yeah, 23 was okay. I had higher expectations for myself, I'll be honest.
She picked herself back up, which was commendable.
I'm not really sure what was, I can speculate what's going on in her head, but she's a woman who knows what's going on, what she's thinking, I feel like she gave up pretty easy, let's just put it that way.
I'm sorry that I have a child that I need to feed, who is depending on me for life. He starts dribbling and I was thinking of what I need to do for her.
She just couldn't recover after that, I think it was a combination of the last event being kind of crushed and maybe she was a little winded after, the quarter mile.
I saw his underwear. That threw me off.
I think compared to some other guys that wouldn't have held up, let's just put it that way.
You could see Dan's strategy was to just keep it on his right foot. He just did his right foot over and over and over again, and it paid off.
I had a good run, let's put it that way.
Whatever.
Still high-spirited, still confident that women were equal to men.
So I challenge him, anytime he wants to play one-on-one, let's go for it.
And she was wrong, but that's okay.
After soccer, we headed to the tennis courts, which, there's not a whole lot to say here. It was more of a learning. I think she got more out of it than anyone. I didn't even charge her for the lesson. Well, I tried to, keep it fun, keep it light. Didn't want to. I saw her, she was kind of down after the soccer, and so I was trying to make her feel better. Maybe, I don't know.
He almost hit me a couple times, but I think that's because I was running back and forth. I had no idea where I was supposed to go.
I guess my expectation going into tennis was that Dan was going to really power through the first couple of games and show her, that he was the man in tennis. He was surprisingly merciful. A lot of the points that Kelly won, were due to errors.
He didn't talk to me the whole time we were playing, and I think that's because it scared him a little bit.
Bring the heat!
Her serve does not compare at all to anyone in the game. It was the form was bad, the speed was bad, the direction was bad. It was just it take a lot of work. Let's just put it that way. It doesn't work for tennis. Let's just put it that way.
And so I served a couple out, almost all of them. I did everything I could. I did everything that Mary showed me how to do. I did the between the legs hit. I spun around before I hit it to get the power, just like Mary showed me.
Kelly did very well in tennis. She got a lot of her serves in, and she got several back to him, and I was impressed by that. Her performance in tennis was, up until that point, her best performance yet. So I thought it was very, very good, but sadly she lost 6-0.
Shook it up.
So we went to the driving range. Well, we went to the driving range. Josie and Kelly went to Washington.
Golf.
Next was we got a long break because some people in the event got a little lost, went the wrong direction.
I showed up. He had his own little club.
So we were on the golf course. She comes up with a left-handed club and a right-handed club. It was kind of strange. She started out, she got to go first, and she went with a lefty. Took a couple practice swings, which I think she was just whiffing, and she connected on a couple. They went 50, less than 100 yards. Then she switched to the righty club and did a little bit better. I was surprised. But she didn't do really well with either of them. So.
And I hit it further than I thought, and I think he was kind of surprised.
She switched to righty and she used Dan's clubs, and then she started hitting it. She hit it straight, which was really good, and she actually got a little bit more power on it than I thought she was going to. Ended up with a drive of 110, which is really good, and a straight drive at that. There's no points for being straight, but there should have. Maybe it might have been helpful.
Got a nice breather. Got to warm up the golf swing for the long drive, which was my choice. I thought it was going to be a pretty in the bag type of thing. That's why I chose that event.
I have never seen Dan drive a golf ball before, and he talks that he could do it. And I wasn't really that impressed. It was like he was averaging 200-ish, a little bit more. I thought Kelly had a good shot at him.
So I stepped up, hit the first one further quite a bit, 2 or 3 times further than hers, and then just decided to have fun with it. Hit some lefty, tried some different shots.
It's just hard for me to get into that golf scene when my biggest rival is some kind of manly man. He's wiggling his butt.
Again, another event that I thought definitely in the bag, and I was right.
He also called me trashy, so.
Really drove home the point that men and women are so close to equal. It's obvious why this decathlon even needed to happen.
I'm not ashamed.